share activities. Oh, notify me. I forgot to press that. But I did remember to like my own video. It's kind of cool that they finally put my merch. I put this together like almost a year ago. No, it was like 6 months ago, and they're finally starting to put some of it. Bror Fredrik, Braun, uncensored. So that's cool. Maybe they like me now. Somehow I doubt that, but just maybe. Holy cow. I keep getting like online university commercials. They telling me I need to study something? Holy shit. Alright, so we're at True Bar because we are, and because the coffee's good, and because it is like drizzling, kind of cold, rainy drizzle out today. And it just looked like it was slowing down. I was out there about 5 minutes ago. So after this coffee, we'll go for a little walk, I think. Provided it's not raining, because I did not bring an umbrella. It was raining last night into this morning. And it's like 63 degrees. It's freaking beautiful. But it stopped and the sun came out. But by the time I got here, it started again. So I didn't bring an umbrella, nothing. So, nothing better on a nice, beautiful, overcast, rainy day. You might disagree. It's coffee. So let's do a little ritualization here. Bonk. See, this is a dude. The dude's like, you can't possibly be using all that sugar. If Haley was here, she'd give me all the sugars. These are nice, though. I like those cubes. Bam. I think that ought to be good, right? Alright, I'm going to eat this one. Yum. It is Americano time. Sylvia, let me say some hellos to the 90 people that are here in the first 2 minutes. That's freaking awesome. Let's see if we can get another 8,900 people like yesterday. That must be for Phil. Those are all Phil's friends. They all showed up yesterday. Alright, let's see who's here. Janice, Maria, Tom Mack, Val, Marie, Phil. Oh, what up, Phil? I was just talking about you. Chris Miller, Kyle, Sony, Jim, Tom Mack, Jim B, N90. Keep them coming. I want to say all the hellos. Parkenstein. Tom, what's going on, buddy? I was thinking about you. We got to talk this weekend, I think. Let's see. Loving the content all the way from England. England. Oh, sorry. Oh, I extraordinarily apologize for that. Ireland. Big shout out to Ireland. Laren, how are you? Tom Helm. Did I say Chanel for Shell? I think so, but you get a twofer. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Joe, he took the sun with you. I mean, I like it. I don't really mind it. I don't think these tourists are too thrilled about it. Alright, let's get some milk in here. Sylvia. Edward loves crypto. What's happening? Alright, let's drizzle some in there. Bonk. What up, gang? Frank, how you doing? And we will go outside. I mean, for the past 2 days, I've had like freaking great connection. And I think we'll have it again today. Why does that look a little... Oh, because he steamed it. I was going to call foul on the milk, but that's steamed. Well, let me smell it. I don't know. What do you think? Does that look crafty? No, I just steamed it. And it sat for a little while. Or microwaved it. I don't know. Venus, how are you? Greg. Marta, Ivan. Stuart, what's going on, buddy? Hikanuki 100, did I get that correct? I think I did. Highlanders, what's going on? Alright, I'm going to take you up on that, Tom. I got some questions. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom Mack. I was talking to Tom Lars. We were discussing some stuff. We got to follow up a little bit. Let's see, who else is here? Kevin is here. Lee. What are you putting in all the sugar? They look like rocks, but they're like brown sugar cubes. Isn't that kind of cool? I'm gonna eat them. We got 108 people now. That's awesome. I think I got all the hellos out of the way. That looks a little dark still. Well, I like things a little dark, but... oh, that's better. I think I nailed it this time. Someone asked me yesterday, what's the best coffee in town? That's a no-brainer. I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't. True Food, these things are like linen. I love that napkins. I'll be honest, I put like 2 in my pocket every time I'm here. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of ritualizing. As soon as those people leave, I'm gonna sit over there. I don't want to annoy them. And I like sitting over there because you can see all the people walking behind me. I mean, you can kind of see people walking behind me over there too. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, coffee time. Oh, did I just get my... They hit me at exactly 6 minutes after with a commercial. A frickin' Temu commercial. I recommend not buying nothing from Temu. And stuff why here. Janice Q with the 10 banana rounders. Thank you very much. To all my April friends, where are we going? Yeah, such a great week. Thanks to everyone for being there. Yes, I do want to do a little recap of the week's events. For those of you who don't know, this week was Braun Nation Get Together 2024, 3rd year, and it just keeps getting better. I had a great time. You know, I got mixed feelings right now because it's kind of sad. It's like having company in town, you know, having like, 50 of my friends in town for a couple of days, but now I'm a little sad because like everyone's home and whatnot. But it is what it is, and it's fun. I look forward to doing it again. I'll talk about the individual things. I think everyone had fun, right? Yeah, I mean, who didn't? All right, let's drink some coffee first. Let's do what we came here to do, drink coffee. Needs one more of these rocks. Brown sugar doesn't hit the same way. Why does it go? Yeah, it does go by so fast. So opening night, we had a reception at Maggiano's. Had a beautiful room. Had a bartender. Had open bar. They made all the drinks. I had old fashions with with black cherry black maraschino cherries, or black cherry maraschino black cherries, I don't know, whatever it was. Fresh orange peel, the whole bit. I wouldn't put it up with like Bavette's old fashions, but good nonetheless, because they smoke them and whatnot. But they had all the top shelf liquors and whatever, so that was fun. The food was good. The company was great, and I think this year I enjoyed because we had a larger room. Like, that room was technically designed to hold like 90 people, and we filled it up half or whatever it was, so we had a lot of room to walk around and maneuver. And I took I'll show you a quick preview. I took a ton of pictures. I mounted my iPhone on a tripod. I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna show you a couple real quick. Mounted the phone on an iPod. I mounted the phone on an iPod. Duh. Mounted the phone on a tripod. And I sat there and we all took pictures, and I'm gonna like turn these into like really beautiful stuffs. I'm gonna cut out the background, put a new background in, put the date, put everyone's names and all that other good stuff. It was just fun. I got picture after picture after picture after picture, and some funny ones too. We took some funny pictures. Frank took some big. They go my boys. They go Phil and Frank. That's a great picture. I was just giving my, I gave my phone to Frank a few times. He went around and took a few pictures. It was fun. Alright. What else did we do? Then we went to, where'd we go? The Win. Did some playing, hanging out over there. Did some amber watching, spotting. Just hanging out, overall good times. We just had fun. It was just fun. It was wasn't as fairly. It was a full week for everyone. I tried to be there as much as possible. Was there a cigar area close by? Unfortunately not. Couldn't smoke in the room, and they wouldn't allow smoking. There's a balcony around Maggiano's, and they don't let you smoke even on the balcony. You know, it's like a $250 service charge for like being outside smoking. I don't know what that was all about, but whatever. You know, you play by the rules. But you could walk 100 feet and you're out in the front anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. Went to Bellagio last night, did all sorts of stuff. You know, I obviously had to work, you know, but, you know, I did my best to be here with everyone, and it was good. And I'm a little sad now, but it is what it is. Let's see, thanks for not smoking. Yeah, right? Yeah, everyone behaved. No one smoked, you know. Yeah, right? $250. I could see inside, but on the balcony, you know, that's like the air belongs to God, you know, the universe and whatnot, you know. It's not like it's gonna come inside, but maybe it could have came inside. I don't know, whatever, who cares? That's not a complaint. That's, you know, you can't smoke here either, so what are you gonna do? But what I can do is invite everyone to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want to support the channel, there's a couple awesome ways to do that. Right there, HeyBrorFredrik.com. That's my site. That's my streaming service. Go check me out. That's where I am raw and uncensored. So, well, we have fun over there. That's growing. That's picking up some steam. Go check it out. I think, you know, I got a couple free videos on there to give you a taste of what. And yeah, and I got the Cash App, the Venmo. I got all the stuffs down there, and the links in the description, all that other good stuff. And of course, Super Chat while I'm live is absolutely awesome because it is the grease that keeps the wheels rolling. And it's the support of fine people like you that keep this channel alive. So I do appreciate it. And thank you again, Janice, for that Super Chat activity. Alright, I'm gonna drink this coffee. I'm not gonna slurp it, but I do want to get outside a little bit because I want to make sure that I'm not ready to say the internet in Las Vegas is fixed. I'm like maybe in 30 days. I'll say it's fixed, but I'm not ready to say it's fixed now. Right, Lauren? We had fun, but it's a bit sad. You know, I'm telling you, we should buy a compound. We should all like pool our money together and buy a big piece of property, put a bunch of like manufactured homes on it and whatnot, and make a commune. That way we can come and go as we please. That would be freaking awesome. We could buy a private jet and a helicopter and limos and all that stuff. Sounds like fun. Angie, how are you? Venus with the 10 Bananamas for the coffee activities from you and Jim. Like I said, you guys are so voted. You want to see? All right, you guys just voted, Janet. No, I'm gonna surprise you with the pictures. I'm not gonna show you yet. I'll surprise you with the pictures. 30-day trial. Nah, I'm not doing a 30-day trial. I'm giving a couple of videos. 30 days is a long time. I would love to get. Mary with the 10 Bananamas. I did miss that. Best time ever. Nice seeing you. It was great seeing you. When you walked away, that was sad last night. I was just like, dang. Oh, and Dave, if you're watching, thank you very much for the magazine. I'm going to put that in the new studio. Because starting, when am I starting? Probably this weekend. No, probably Monday. I gotta make up for a lot of stuff that I didn't do this week. So probably Monday I'm going to start breaking down the current studio, breaking down another room. I got to take everything that's in the other room, move it into I got to move all the stuff in the living room to one side, move that one room into the living room, great room, whatever you want to freaking call it, and then move the studio into the other room, put it all back together in a way that's really conducive to what I want to accomplish, and then move all the other stuff back in. So it's the equivalent. I feel like I'm moving. It's like the equivalent of doing that. It's going to be a lot of work. It's probably going to take like 2 weeks or so. But good times. I'm trying to see if people are coming in with umbrellas. That'll give me an indication of whether we can go walk outside or not. But I think we are going to do an AMA over on my platform soon. So yeah. Thanks for letting us distract you. No, it wasn't. Trust me, I wanted to be around more than I did. I think I did pretty good this time overall. I mean, Monday and Tuesday, yeah. I did pretty good. And like today, I had to play a ton of catch up. Today was a bit of a challenge. And last night, I went to bed at 5 in the morning and got up about 8:30. So I'm running on like 3.5 hours sleep. Yeah, it was interesting. I ran into a buddy of mine as I was leaving last night, and we ended up for like another 4 hours and whatnot. So it was fun. Man, these people over here, they've been done with their drink ever since I sat down here. And they're like waiting for the ice cubes to melt and drinking the frickin' melted water. I mean, that's how they just like talk about nursing a drink. Oh yeah, see, even that confirms. Oh, it's backwards. 63 degrees. Yeah, I kind of dig this weather. I just didn't bring an umbrella because, like, it was sunny a little while ago. What white collars? What are we talking about? You move as your little heart desire. How you doing, Imelda? Good to see you. Jim Wool. Wow, that got loud in here. Cloudy in Washington State, looking at Vegas, and it's about the same. It's really about the same. Wow, I look tired. I need to get some sleep one of these. That's why I'm not starting this weekend. I think, like Saturday night, I'm gonna dose some frickin' Tylenol PM and just let nature take its course and wake up whenever. Oh, I think they're actually getting up, or someone's buying another round. I mean, I don't care. People can do what they want, but I like that seat better. Yeah, I was a bit goofy yesterday. We took some fun pictures. You know what? I don't know. This event was good. It was in my opinion, probably the best one yet. And it just had such a relaxed family atmosphere. I just felt like totally surrounded by family. So I let my hair down a little bit. I didn't feel like, how would I say? Like I had to be on stage per se. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my mind, but I don't know if it makes sense to other people. I could just like chill out and be myself. I didn't have to be Bror Fredrik, you know what I'm saying? It's a little that's still me, but slightly different version of me. So yeah, it was fun. Because I always say, all you guys are family, whether there's, the 50 some odd people that came to town or 500 on the other side of the glass, you guys are all my family. I just haven't met a lot of you yet, and hopefully one day I will. Alright, I think I am gonna kind of rock this coffee a little bit. Because we all one big happy friggin' family. What else do we have to talk about? Something. We go to Palm Springs oh yeah. You love being in Palm Springs when it's 1:15? I have done that. Holy cow. I went to Palm Springs. I photographed a bunch of houses. They have like you know, those old 60 houses on like Frank Sinatra Boulevard or whatever it is over there, and you know, like the inverted roofs and all that. I took a bunch of them. Got paid, of course, when I was doing real estate photography before the shutdown. And that was August, and it wasn't no 115. It was like 123, 124. It was like, it was hard to breathe. It was like, you know, like you just felt like you were breathing. I don't know. It didn't feel like air. It felt like something completely different. That was interesting. And I went to like the Coachella location, and that was like freaking 150. And yeah, it's an interesting area. It's definitely an interesting. It took that what do you call that? A tram thing, one of them sky car tram things and whatnot. There's a lot of like flags there, you know what I'm saying? The specific kind of flag with the different colors and whatnot. I wasn't expecting that, but it was, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But it was hot. It was hot. Ooh, they're getting up. We're gonna move. It's that way you get to see more people. People watching is cool. I'm like half done with this anyway. Indian Wells. There was a little state park that I went to that had like a bunch of streams running through it with some wooden bridges and whatnot, and a bunch of, like, there was lizards everywhere. It was cool. All right, we'll move. We'd be moving over there. Ew. That seems kind of dirty. That seems kind of dirty. We usually stay at Palm Desert Marriott. Yeah, Marriott. Yeah, I know where it is too. That was fun. I like that area. I got someone I wouldn't say working with, but someone I know through work actually lives down there. He's living a life. All right, now we're in our spot. What am I gonna do with all these? I'd take them home, but you know, hey, it's like I didn't tip $10 for the coffee. I should get some napkins out of the deal. All right, I gotta get organized. I don't see people coming in all drenched and shit. No, I'm good. Thanks, appreciate it. It's the first time I ever said that, right? I'm good. Just I want to walk. I gotta burn some calories. So let's see, okay. For those of you who are gluten-free like I am, Raw, where we had the event last year, where I took the if you saw the short with the robot, that was at Raw. That's at like the walkway between, I don't even know the name of it, whatever. The worst store guide in Vegas. The walkway between Luxor and Mandalay Bay, Raw. Anyway, they have like a gluten-free breakfast menu, and I got a gluten-free bagel that was like this. You know, like the ones over at that that deli by the convention center, they were really good too, but they were like this big for like $4, like the size of this coffee cup rim. This one was like this for $4, and with the cream cheese and the jelly and all that. And then I got another one. I got an omelet with yet another bagel with bacon and hash browns and all this other shit for like $11. I was like, whoa, that's pretty good for gluten-free activity. So, if you're looking for a spot that, you know, isn't gonna kill you if you're, you know, if you have problems like me, the shop's at Mandalay Bay. Yeah, that was good. We had our Ahmad breakfast there. So that was kind of fun. Another commercial. Am I the freaking whipping boy for commercials today? What's going on here? Shit up. Alright, during the my Sharona, we rented a house in La Quinta with its own pool. That was fun. I just dug that area. It was so retro. I felt like I was on the set of like I Love Lucy every time I go to Palm Springs. It's nice. I dig it. If it wasn't for the freaking 150-degree weather, but now it's expensive. I think didn't it get like stupid expensive now? I remember this one house. It was like a handyman special. It was beautiful 60s architecture, like straight out of the freaking Brady Bunch and whatnot. It was nice, like that with the wood and the stone and da-da-da-da. And that was like $1.4 million, and it was like 1,800 square feet. I can't even imagine what it's like now. And that needed work, like a ton of work. Northman West. Midwestern homes with a leader to be. Yeah, pretty much. The band tonight. What's Ron? Where you at, Ron? You downtown, bro? A band named Lit is playing at Fremont's Lit. What kind of music they play? Are they gonna be all like lit and shit? Lit. Those houses remind me of yeah, I'm telling you. It's like straight out of some 60s show. Father Knows Best, or 50s show, whatever. It's funny. So everyone had fun. That's good. So we'll do like a post-mortem of it. And I know some people are coming to town before next year. We're not quite ready to start planning for next year's event, but you'll find out when we do. We can start putting away like $1 a day. That's all it's going to cost you. I'm checking for microphones under there. Nah, it's wobbly. Let me pay attention to these people walking in real quick. See if they're like running in, covering their heads. I think perhaps it stopped raining. Maybe we can go walk outside. Let's finish this up. What time is it? 6:30? It's early. And tomorrow night, Saturday night, we'll go do some stuff. I mean, I hope it rains again tomorrow. I love walking around in the rain. I just don't want to get everything all wet, especially me. So I got shit to do after this. Shite to do. Alright. Oh, that's so good though. Alright, you ready? Yeah, I feel like you walk your butt off, pal. I know, I heard that. A billion steps worth. Alright, I'm ready. This is the first time in like a year, whenever they asked me for a refill, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna regret it if we go out and it starts raining and there's no signal and I walk back in here, then I'm gonna be like, jackass. Alright, hold on. And usually I'm more fun when I have 2 Americanos in me, but you're just gonna have to deal with me. I still haven't found furniture for the other room I gotta put together. I backburnered that. I gotta, I spent a little money this week, so on the gambling activities. So I think I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. But it was fun. Some people won. So I saw some majors being hit, some hand pays and all this other stuff this weekend. People were here. I didn't really do so. Phil did pretty good. I threw all my rules out the window. So I was just playing, putting in $100, playing it down to 0 and whatnot. But whatever, it's fun, family. All right, I think we're ready. All right, let me look around. So I'm gonna have to save up another month to buy my furniture. Do. I think we're ready. Alright, I'm gonna house 2 of these napkins. I can't wait to get back to doing a drive-in chat too. That's gonna be fun. And the music is stupid loud in here. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming in wet, so yeah. Coming in hot. Alright. I got my stuff together. Cause I'm a nice guy. I'll bring it over.
See you later.
All right. All right, let's see. We're going to glitch for a second once we make a transition to the outdoors. All right. Oh, no rain. Still overcast AF. Wow. Where he's going? Yeah. I'd say a little of both. Are they recruiting? Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go the other way. I want to go down towards the Mirage. Alright, let's see how Signal does. This guy's about ready to fire up some air pollution. No, noise pollution. I just heard that song a little while. It's been a while since I've been turning. Bam. Alright, that was a switch. Yeah. Stain music is a little depressing though. Well, I had fun playing, but you know what I did? I played, and me and Phil played, Phil and Frank played, me and Frank played. I played machines that I normally don't. Like the real, like, dopamine heavy ones where everything's sparkling and jumping and growing and shrinking and spinning and, you know, that whole thing. And I'll be honest, I kind of had fun doing it, but, you know, didn't make any money doing it. Alright, connection seems really friggin' stable. Seems stable and able. I wonder if they're gonna do a volcano show at 7. Yeah, it stopped raining. Cool. It's still overcast. Yeah, $60 per girl per picture. It's like, yeah, it's $60 for Weight Watchers. But not for a picture. Oh, she's wearing something. What you got there? It's pouring in Denver. 5 banana rounds for Maria. Yeah, everyone's getting home safe. Well, got home safe already. I got home safe. I got home at 4:37 a.m. Oh, that's noise pollution. Shut the F up. And that's where the main event was, over at Denny's. Shout out Denny's. Oh, I didn't see the sign. Yeah, supposedly 7. Daytime. It's not for a half an hour. Wow, it's kind of neat that it's a little chilly out. They didn't even bother like redoing this. They're just like, F it. Throw a couple cheap bushes from Home Depot in there. The Northwest, man, yeah, it is the friggin', it is the vein. It is. Like I said, if someone could develop a software that you could run your stream through a server and it applies proper noise reduction to background music and shit you happen to be walking by, that'd be a money maker. I know it could be done. I've always said if someone wants to team up on that project, you know, we'd sell it like a service, you know, a SaaS model. Software as a service for like $29 a month. We'd make all the money. We have like 1 million streamers paying us $29 a month, 29 mil a month. That'd be pretty freaking sweet. It'd be cheap too to run. A couple AWS accounts, you know. It's a moneymaker. Just gotta find someone interested in partnering up on that. Man, am I getting, right? Make my own cell service. Okay, yeah, right? Piggyback off that towers. The world's first truly uncensored cell provider. God, it's really good to feel a little chilly again. I don't know how long this is going to last for. But connection is, I'm pulling 11.3 megabits right now. But I'm not ready to say it's fixed quite yet. They did it a while ago. We were good for about a week before it ganked out. Yeah, let me pause here. I'm going to drink a little water. I got to get some of that sugar out of my teeth. I chewed like half the sugar that they gave me. Alright, do a little people watching. I'm gonna drink me something. I see so many people walking around with banners and whatnot. Birthday girl, birthday boy, just got a divorce. You know, all this other stuff. I don't know, I couldn't do that. You know, I don't like attention at all. Well, what is that? So she's the one getting married in the back there. What kind of whistle was that? Putting your lips together and blowing. I never got that whole jogging on the strip thing. Isn't that like mad pollution? Yeah, I mean, look at, see, there's even like, if you look close, there's layers of clouds too. There's clouds on top of clouds. Braun Cellular. I mean, ultimately, what I'd like to see done, you know, on my own service, is to turn it into like a network where people can just have their own show or put their own videos up and whatnot. You know, not so much as a guest per se, but just because they want to do the same thing. Obviously, I'd change the name of it, because it wouldn't be 100% me. let other people have a voice. And it doesn't have to be like, the shit I talk about. It could be about anything. And I'd keep the price the same. Because it would be, how would I say, split up amongst more. But the first goal is to get to break even. I'm not going to start thinking about other plans. But I know you people got a lot to say out there. I'd like to who would I like to bring in? Someone who's very well versed in finance. That's someone I'd like to have on board to do their own show. Someone who's very well versed in health. Not that I'm not, but someone with, some actual parchments on their walls. I would definitely be interested in that. Wow, it is so good to be out. They're supposedly, they've completely canceled that project up there. I mean, that's been there for 15 years. But supposedly, they're going to take that mess down soon. That's what I heard. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start a segment on, quick like 5 to 10 minute videos, pop them up every day while shit's still on my mind. Of like all the rumors and stuff I hear in town. I think I am going to do that. Yeah, the picture's awesome. And it's cloudy and rainy. It's usually horrible when it's like that, so I'm happy. The Bror Network. Nah, I would name it something. I don't know. I got some ideas. Who else would I want to get? I'm not sure. I would like to get a woman or two. That way we could hear the opinions. I am getting bombed with commercials. Like every freaking 5 minutes I'm getting hit with one today. That's rude. But I'd like to hear like women's point of view on stuff. Not man-hating stuff, but just their opinions on stuff. I think that'd be interesting. See, yeah, some people get hit with them. Some people, they just rotate. I don't know how the algorithm picks who they're gonna bombard with commercials. Well, they picked me today. Bastards. I mean, I get some money out of it, and I say no. Make a solid like $8 from commercials today. But still. The permacrane. That's funny. Remember when they cleaned this out like, I don't know, what was this? Less than a year ago. They went down there, scrubbed it, repainted it, made it all freaking purdy again. Now it's like skankola all over again. There's a bunch of like slot machine tickets down there, like hundreds of them. Maybe that's a ritual, like an FU ritual. Yeah, even down here we're good. Yeah, well, it's not using water per se, I don't like, I was going to try to make it, I was going to stream from Mandalay Bay area today. I just had so much work to do that I couldn't. But they defuncted the whole front water feature over there. Those cisterns and the little streams and all that. That's all gone. Yeah, it was oddly dry this week. I was like ashy AF. I had to whip out some Tiege Hanley moisturizer. What up? Oh, there goes a Cybertruck. A Cybertruck with a 360 cam poking out of it. Alright, I had to come down here to do some testing. Testing accomplished. Here, M-Bay's cool. M-Bay smells good too. Look at that. It's deceiving how deep that is, but I bet that's like 10 feet. A nice swimming pool. Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, the last time we were there, well, 2 times ago at M-Bay, the cisterns were all leaking. They were like leaking like a sieve. And then the very last... You almost got me. The last time we were there, they drained them. So I had a feeling something was going on. Now I'm hearing tell that it's just straight up gone. Maybe we'll go down that way tomorrow for Saturday night activities. Head down towards the M-Bay-ish area. I don't know. We'll see. Go live from Moria? What's that? What's a Moria? Moria. Uh-oh, biker gangs. Uh-oh. The Vegas Swamp of Senior Frogs. Isn't that where they have drag races? Wow, that ship is looking lame. The paint is so faded. They just painted that not too long ago, too. Why's everyone coughing? Get away from me. Cover your face. Raw. Yeah, I would say, yeah, M-Bay is definitely up there. And yeah, I've been rating them all. Like I told you, I'm still working on that video because I got 34 properties to discuss. I might have to break it up into like 3 videos, like the good, the bad, and the ugly or something. Yeah, oh, that's a good idea. Unless Clint Eastwood sues me. That's a good idea. I'll call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. But yeah, on a cleanliness level, yeah, M-Bay gets high scores. And the highest score for, I think, overall cleanliness would have to go to the Wind Corps. They don't even let pee gather in front of the urinals. That's how I judge it, by how much pee is freaking sitting in front of the urinals. And you know who gets the lowest score in that category? Bellagio. I know you're listening. Get your shit together. I mean, there's like puddles in front of every single one of them. And then they got an attendant in there and he's like scrubbing the mirrors. You know, how about sweeping the pee? So I don't have to throw my shoes out at the end of the night. But not at freaking, not at the Wynn. I was in the bathroom at the Wynn. And I go, yeah, I'm going, F it. I was in the bathroom at the Wynn. I walked in the other night, was it Monday night? And the attendant in the bathroom's like, bro, where you been, bro? That was kind of cool. But that's like their whole staff over there. That's why they'll continue to get high grades from me. I didn't check to see if I had my free play. I should have, but I was having too much money. Too much fun blowing my own money. No, we had fun. Me and Frank played a buffalo machine. Put like didn't even put $100 in there. I think we put like $60 in there. And we played that one buffalo machine for like over an hour. Yes, ultimately it did take all the money, but, over an hour we sat there. That was fun. The bathroom at the Fremont, yeah, I know. It's I don't know why. But the thing is, that you're watching them clean it. That's the part I don't get. They're keeping the sinks beautifully clean and sparkly and nice, and they refuse to clean the pee in front of the freaking urinals. I just don't get that. I understand it's gross, but hey, you accepted the job. I didn't make you, do that job, so do your job. And why don't someone like the bosses and the managers, they don't mind stepping in pee every time they go? That creeps me out. Except at the win. But I still take my shoes off when I come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Take them off and they got a mud room and whatnot. Shit's coming off. Yeah. You don't know what you're stepping in. What time is it? It's time for volcano activities? Yeah, in 7 minutes. Cool. Should we do volcano activities from the back? Yeah, let's do it from the back. Yeah, that's true. But I never see number 2s on the floor. But like I always say, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once the puddle gets started, each dude moves back another, 2 inches, and then next thing you know, it's like frickin' Lake Mead. Or guys who think they're actually packing something and they ain't, so it's dribbling and whatnot. Other people need to have their prostates checked. It's just a frickin' mess. Unlike ladies' bathrooms. The ladies' bathrooms probably eat off the floor in there, right? All clean and nice and perfect. I wouldn't know, I'm just guessing. Yeah, I'm kind of psyched to see the volcano. Got rock all cracked up. Most are? Okay, that's good to know. I walked in a few by accident at times. Been like, oops. How you doing, ladies? But nowadays, I don't even think it matters, right? You can just use whatever bathroom you want. I don't know how that works anymore. It's so confusing. I identify as someone who's got to pee really bad. Alright. Oh, there's people already here waiting. No way. The one at the Bellagio smelled like a sewer? The ladies' room? Really? I tend to believe that too. Oh, I just got hit by a piece of rain. Where'd that come from? I'm going to set these down for a second, drink a little more water. Hold on. Alright, there you go. Water. I barely drank any water today. I'm a little dehydrated. Ah, that feels better. That feels better. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Exactly. They got people out there, you know, cleaning. I mean, you know what? Red Rock, we went to Red Rock, what was it, Tuesday? For the, we had a dinner, late lunch dinner, which was good. Lotus of Siam. And then we did the group pull, which I'm sure a lot of you saw, which was fun AF. Thank you, Tamika, for putting that together. And that place was immaculate, too. Just freaking immaculate. You know, immaculate, relatively speaking. Immaculate for a public facility. And they were so gracious to us. So I know some of you Red Rock Resort and Casino people are watching too, or watch the channel. So shout out to you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, there's all sorts of pieces of waterfall. Where's that coming from? Yep, right by the security shack, exactly. At the Love Shack. What do we got? A couple of minutes? Yeah, we should be ready to go. Got music freaking blasting here. Got 4 minutes. Yeah, the bathrooms are clean and they are plentiful. There's bathrooms everywhere. Like every, I don't know, 100, 200 feet there's a bathroom over at Red Rock. I like that place. And they were like, hey, you know, why don't we put you with a host and maybe next year everyone could stay here? I was like, yeah, if you give us a bus, you know, because it is, you know, it is off the strip. But we'll see. I haven't been at Green Valley Ranch in a while. I think we went last summer when it was like 115 at night, one night. And we talked about talking dinosaurs or something. I remember that. That was fun. That's pretty far from me. That's like the other side of town. Look at that Spirit airline. It's just like, I think the wingtip just clipped the top of the freaking Venetian. Pulling some heavy G's. Oh, here we go. Red Rock's not cheap either. Although that pool is, they got a nice pool too. And they have great foods. They not only have food choices of everything imaginable, they also have a food court, you know, with all like, you know, your budget favorites and whatever. So yeah, and they have good coffee. What's not to like? I haven't been to the M. Wow, I can't even remember since before the shutdown. That's one casino I never did because I was getting so much shit from the local casinos about when they opened, doing videos to try to promote them. I just didn't feel like getting shut down again at the M. But the M's nice. I like the amount of marble that they use at the M. Alright, let me go on wide activities. Bam!
You don't need to.
I don't know. I think a lot of people eat at Denny's. It seems to be always packed. That used to be a hangout spot. It used to be a bar back in the day that had lawn chairs in it.
Music's building.
They're about to sacrifice the virgin. They can find one. Yeah, the airport view, that's funny.
Eric, like jungle music.
You see how big the final flame was? That was huge. And it continued to burn off in the sky after they shut it off. They shot out a ton, I was going to say butt ton, a ton of propane. They're having fun. That's what Vegas used to be like. Just people having fun. You know, everyone laughing, joking, running around, yelling, Vegas, baby. It's a little more like sedate now. The town isn't sedate. The people have become sedate. Except for him. Dad, that's a very nice skirt you're wearing, Dad. And it was loud too. And it was big. That was a big one. Where are we going? Oh, that's flowing hard. We got all the good connection tonight. What time do you guys prefer I stream tomorrow night? Here are your choices. 5, 5:30, or 6. Either way, it'll be an hour and a half. Hour and a half to 2 hours. That's what my norm is. Which would you prefer? Because I do have a feeling I'll be done by like 4 tomorrow, if all goes well.
Oh, yeah, great.
6? We have a 6? We have a 6? I don't think that was a kilt. That was not a kilt. I think that was his daughter's tutu from her ballet recital. Maybe not his daughter's, I don't know. Alright, let's look at people. Alright, we got 6, we got another 6, we got an 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Whenever I go, see, I would like to do late ones, especially when it starts turning into like freaking 120 degrees. I would like to do them at, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night sometimes, especially when my day is completely done. But nobody watches because most of my audience is on the West Coast. On the East Coast. All right, I'm going to drink some more water. There's some people watching. Noon. Yeah, I would do that too. And I'm going to start cranking out content on heybrorfredrik.com too. So I gotta try to work both in. It's like I'll be doing like 2 streams a day, 5 days a week, starting the week after next. Water engaged. You wish, bro. 5 p.m. is like 2 p.m. Yeah, right? Shit, I would do live streams at 11 o'clock at night. But it would take me forever to build up an audience for that. Vegas, baby. Oh, that is tiny. That's like a snack of cow and lobster. I have to eat like 4 of those. Six. Okay, we're getting a lot of 6s. All right. All right, so maybe 6 it is. Guy's bugging. It's starting to get dark. Well, it's overcast. We're starting to get dark now at 7:30. That sign looks good. That's what Aria is going to try to accomplish. That level of detail That's what they're going for on their new sign. Aria's sign is freaking giant. It's like 3 times the size of this, or 4. Oh, there's a dude with the noise pollution. I mean, I get it. Social Security don't pay shit, you know? What is Social Security, like $1,500? Shit, you can barely buy a week's groceries with that these days. Especially if you live in Canada. Well, you're not got Social Security in Canada, but you know what I'm saying. So I understand him trying to supplement his income. I totally get it. Oh, what do they got fenced off over here and why? $10 would be good. All right, well, all depends on who's gonna be there. It's gotta be worth my time too. You know what I'm saying? Well, they drained this sucker again, and it looks like they're repainting it. Style evolution. Is that what they call, like, effing stuff up now? There's a bunch of broken shit out there. Style evolution. That's fancy. What's this guy doing? Taking pictures from behind there. Yeah, Monday was hot. And then it progressively got nicer the rest of the week. 30-degree temperature swing in 72 hours. Well, right now it's 62 degrees and drizzly. Sunday? I mean, if once this goes away, it'll be back up in the high 80s, high 70s at night. It'll be nice weather. Everyone's walking so slow. It's like they're on vacation or something. No one likes stairs. It's the American way, no stairs. Let's take a little chill over here. Look at crowds. I like reading chat. I got used to reading chat. Now I'm gonna read some chat activities. Bonk. New subscribers, you guys are awesome. Welcome aboard. And if you are new, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button. I lost the train of thought. I'm reading. Yeah, 8 p.m. Chicago, 9 p.m. Yeah, that's when kind of everyone's winding down. Yeah, so I think I'll do 6 tomorrow. 6 to like 7:38. That's okay. Deal. Bet. Does anyone still say that? What up? Does anyone still say that? Bet. I went to log into my Paramount Plus account that I got free with Walmart. And it wasn't working. It was prompting me to pay money and sign up. What the hell is that all about? I wonder if Walmart broke their deal with Paramount. I don't understand why hockey is still going. Isn't that like a winter sport? Yeah, Braun, they're like They're like dinging up, what do they got? Does that have a hockey stick as a holder or some shit? That's crazy. Oh, they're about to make out. That's romantic. Romanticals. I think there's some alcohol involved in that. Oh, the playoffs take forever. Oh, I get it. Really? Playoffs just started and it's April already. I keep forgetting the rest of the world's still like a little bit cold. This is Vegas, it's hitting the 90s already. You can hear that guy across the street. Mi corazón, tu corazón. Tuba guy's ripping. Get a room. The Stanley Cups. All right, man. I am ashy AF. Look at that. Dang. It's weird. It's like, you know, it rained today, but it's still drying me out. Yeah, the rest of in the real world, it's still a little chilly out. Are the Golden Knights like even remotely close to doing anything this year? I don't really follow sports all that much. I wouldn't know. If I get copyright spanked for this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna blame the person who told me to stop here. Who was that? I love people watching. Making calculations. I am a student of the human condition. But this is like one of the only places in the world where you can like stare at people, like straight up stare at them. Like look right in their faces, see what they're doing and shit, that they don't get offended. Every other place I've experienced, if you do, especially in New York, at least when I was there, you know, they'd be like, hey, what are you looking at? I mean, I used to say that. Hey, what are you looking at? But when you're here, for some reason, it's just like normal, because everyone's like people watching each other. It's just the norm. People come here to be looked at. So it's good watching here. They're in the playoffs? No kidding. La Ocitane hand bomb is good. I gotta put some, yeah, I'll try that. I'm gonna put some castor oil on me. Castor oil is really, really good and my skin gets all like that. But castor oil puts me to sleep. I'm gonna do a whole video on heybrorfredrik.com of my 45-day results using castor oil all the time. I mean, I've noticed some big differences. Plus, I put it on certain places and it puts me to sleep. I couldn't do it yesterday because I knew I was only getting 3.5 hours of sleep. So I knew that wasn't going to work. But when I have time, shit, it puts me into a deep sleep. Let's see how dirty this is. This used to be a water feature. Caesars just gives 0 F's about their properties anymore. It's sad. They're just like, at least there's no people sleeping back here. This was supposed to come down for F1. They even got the permit and everything. This guy's a lookout. He's the lookout for her right there. If health inspectors or cops are heading this way, or code enforcement officers.
Like boxing matches.
I had to do my way past that copyright music. What is this? What? They have strip clubs in Vegas? No way. I never knew that. Now we know. How about a quick power wash? Power wash on what? The whole town, yeah. The whole town needs a freaking power wash. Because it never rains of any significance. That's something I always thought would work here. Opening up a power washing company, but nobody really cares. They're just like, why should we do it? And these people show up anyway. Oh, you want to see something crazy? Alright, I've been waiting to show this. Now I remembered. Alright, I'm going to put this phone in my pocket a second. Because it's almost dark, but not really dark. I told you I got the new Olight, right? They gave me one with a dragon embossed on it. I got the new one that has the UV, the laser, and the light. Check out the laser pointer. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble for this, but I tried this like in my neighborhood, and I was able to get it like 4 blocks away. Look at this. This is sick. Can you see this? Can you see, like follow the little? Let me take it off a wide real quick. Hold on. Why do I need the power? What do I need this for? Because it's cool. Because it came with it. Now you see that? Look, this is what? Like it's right on his chest. Can you see it up there? Can you see it over there? I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I can see it on the Coliseum, and that's like 1,000 feet away. That's bizarre. I never had a laser before, a laser pointer. Yeah, you can't see it. It's too small over here. Can you see it over there? Nah, you can't see it. That's beat. Let me see if I can hit the links from here with it. Oh, hell yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, you guys can't see it. But it's nuts. Like a laser point. The cats love laser pointers? Yeah, that's funny. They're trying to make them, trying to outlaw them. Freaking outlaws. More coffee? No. Oh, this guy with his freaking music. Amore mi corazón, amore corazón. Woo! Alright, let's switch back onto that Wi-Fi real quick. Babies love Las Vegas. Whoa. She almost bonked me. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of Rod over there. They keep playing that one commercial over and over and over and over. Alright. Let's go see what's what in here. Caesars was packed yesterday. Because they were doing some, what was it, the NFL draft? They had a big NFL draft party here. There was so many people here that they opened the employees' parking lot for civilians to park in. Yeah, babies love Vegas. they comp babies' rooms. not a soul in True Bar. Alright. Let's book up this way. No access for mere mortals. But I am no mere mortal. Alright, now we're on the Wi-Fi. Ta-da-ta. I guess, I mean, I'm not a parent, never was. I don't know if I could leave a kid with someone, you know? I mean, if it's a family member, yeah. But just like, you know, Becky down the block who's in high school or whatnot, I don't know if I could do that. So I remember when I was young, you know, we used to wait for all the frickin' Ginas to get babysitting jobs. And then we'd all go over there. They'd put the little brats to bed. And then, like, you know, 5 guys would show up and all her friends. Seriously. Or just one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was like a thing back in the day, you know? It's not like you can rent a hotel when you're freaking 15 years old. So we used to wait for the Ginas to go babysitting. Did I actually just say that? Yeah, I guess I did. F it. Fountain of the Gods. He said it. Wow, they pumped some smell into here. Oh yeah, that rock and roll thing. I think, yeah, it's some kind of rock and roll 3-day long event here in town. Something like that. Hey, I heard Gina got a babysitting job on Saturday night. She said she put on the front light when the kid was asleep. All right, let's go. Let's check out more watches. Meh. Oh, I'd wear that one. Poetic Astronomy. It has a name. Yeah, I waited till I was of age before I even thought about coming to Vegas. It didn't even interest me as a kid. You know, because I couldn't do anything. You know, same way strip clubs don't interest me. It's like, you know, like going to a steakhouse and not being able to eat the food. It just doesn't make sense to my brain. You know, but people swear, they're like, oh, my kids love going to Vegas. Yeah, I guess so. You know, because they can do whatever the hell they want. They can dress like him or her or whatever that was. Still people in here. Parking lot was empty. Oh my God. Wow. No. Little Girl Designs. No, there's really not. The only place that really keeps a dedicated one is actually Fendi has one, and there's another place down there that actually has a security guard. I don't even think they're armed or anything. However, if you go to crystal shops, a lot of them are armed. And most of the watch stores, because there's different levels of watch stores in there, you know. Rolex is like the Budweiser of what's going on over there. You know, there's watch stores where, you know, watch costs $250,000, and there's armed guards in there. For the most part, we haven't walked around there in a while. Yeah, Rolex spot keeps their doors locked. Yeah. Let's see, plenty of stuff kids do in Vegas. People who live in Vegas with kids go to the strip too. It's like asking people whether. Really, it's like okay. So you want your children exposed to people smoking drugs, strippers, people, you know, drunk off their asses? That's the environment you want for your kids? Really? Is that what you're saying? All right. I mean, I'm not judging, you know. That's how you parent. Good on you. You know? But I see infants in here, like, getting blinded with lights and inundated with music, and their brains are still developing their neurons. You know, I think that's borderline abusive, but that's just me, being a concerned citizen. You know, if you want to raise your kids around, you know, pretend hookers with, you know, nuns with their boobs out, whatever, hey, and things like that, yeah, go for it, you know? You know, we'll see how they make out in 18 years. Anyway. Just saying. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna get going. So I'm gonna invite everyone one last time to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Get them on a sports channel. Bing, 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 bing. And let me shout out my super chatters for this evening. And let's see, who do we have? Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Venus. And thank you, Maria. The mod squads took up all the activities. So thank you very much, my mods. All right, people. So tomorrow, Saturday night, so I guess you guys chose 6 o'clock. We'll probably be streaming on the south end of the strip. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again. And I can't wait. And thank you to everyone who came to the Braun Nation event 2024. I love you guys. And everyone out there, too. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.